My name is Kate MacLean. I'm Senior Lecturer here in the Geography Department, and I have lectured on European economic geography, so I'm well placed to critique the maelstrom of political, social and economic problems that is Brexit. But I'm particularly interested in Brexit because my family live in Sweden. My brother married a Swedish woman. They have two lovely children over there. And in 2015, we took the decision to move our parents to Sweden. They were living down in Plymouth, but we realised just how vulnerable they were, and particularly my dad was diagnosed with Alzheimer's. So we had the choice of either moving them to London to be close to me, and for financial reasons, London property being what it is, that was completely impossible, or moving them to Sweden to be closer to John, but they needed to be close to one of us. So we did that in November 2015, and to my horror, in June 2016, when Brexit happened, I realised that both technically, in terms of the legal frameworks that were in effect being torn up by that referendum, and also socially, politically, by the rhetoric that had gone on before the vote, that my parents' right to healthcare and their social rights would be on the line as British people living in Europe. I find it particularly astonishing that people seem to think that that referendum was democratic. In a democracy, you can't vote people's rights away. That's dictatorship of a majority, and I think that point is getting missed repeatedly in these discussions by all parties involved, really. The idea that Labour is thinking that it's politically expedient to, in certain areas, to be constructively ambivalent or even pro-Brexit really means that they are dismissing the rights of EU citizens here and British citizens overseas. 60% of UK law, it is estimated, because it's not known, is involved in EU treaties, is tied up with EU treaties. All of that law is going to have to be renegotiated, and within a political landscape that's toxic and xenophobic. And my parents and my family have got caught up in that. And it's quite, the other thing I've kind of learnt from this is the importance of engaged academic work and how difficult it is to take the kind of conceptual and theoretical frameworks that we use and combine them with a personal perspective on these things. It's very difficult to engage in distanced academic discussion when my right to a family life is on the line, and that's enriched me as an academic, but it certainly made me extremely frustrated about the level of debate that is surrounding this issue.